guy is, he told us in the video, he looks like He-Man. And he's holding a sword as well, like something like this. I think he should come down and show us again. It's Pixeldan.
Oh, hey.
Welcome. Kinda.
Oh, I got this, right?
You wanna?
See? I got that. Yeah, there we go. I am He-Man.
Right.
Where am I sitting?
Yeah, just sit there. No, you can sit here. I sit here. But you have to switch mics and. Yeah. Too bad. And the other guy is also very, very well known in Europe, especially, and also across the world because he's traveling all the time. He's never at home. He's all the time traveling, and buying toys. Ed from Retro Geek Out. Woo!
You get the sword.
Yeah, get the sword.
Damn, this is freaking cool.
Welcome, you guys. Nice to have you all here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Multiculti right now. For US, England, Belgium, everybody's here. So, what brings you to Germany? That's a stupid question, I think, because I did. As Ed did.
Yeah.
Why are you in Europe?
You invited me, he drove me. So there you go.
Why are you in Europe? Why are you here?
I'm here for this and for just the experience itself. I flew into Belgium on the 4th, and we went to Retro Heaven, which is a convention in Belgium. And then Ed and I have spent the last 10 days driving around Europe in the name of hunting toys. It's been incredible. And then this is the main event. This is the final stop on the trip, because how could I be in Europe and not come to Germany to celebrate He-Man with everybody? The year that the movie came out. I mean, come on, I got to do it.
I was so it's. I personally tried to get you on the show for so long. You know that, and thank you very much, Ed, that you make it possible as well. And I hope you'll enjoy the time here. And of course, you guys know each other, and you worked together in the past. Can you tell us something about that? Because I heard you said something about a horror movie with principal.
So you remember the first time we hung out, right?
The very first time?
Yeah.
When was that?
So you no, I think we met before PowerCon. We had talked online because Castle Grayskull Man was coming out.
Yes.
And you had made a vintage Castle Grayskull Man custom that you did a commercial.
Yes, out of Play-Doh.
And then you came to my house, and I filmed a review.
That's right.
Of the vintage Castle Grayskull Man figure that you made. That was the first time we hung out.
That's right. Yeah, it was like a skit.
Yeah.
Like you hit me in the head with a baseball bat?
I think we did something weird like that. Every time you and I film together, we beat each other up and burn houses down and stuff. It's really weird. We do a lot of crazy stuff together. Oh, we're getting out swords now. We're getting out swords.
What is it?
Yeah. We have two swords, so
we have to duel.
Why break a tradition?
Okay.
When in Germany,
this is
duel like He-Man. What are we supposed to do here?
I can't lift this.
It's so heavy, right?
Yeah.
We just posed.
Okay. Get your cameras ready.
And everybody, fight, 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 fight.
Oh, Dan.
Whoa!
Ting! We do it like kids. Sing! Yeah.
That's the only move
That's all I got. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, there you go.
Very nice, thank you.
No, hang out with us. But we've done a lot of fun video projects together. We filmed the little commercial for the Motu Classics Castle Grayskull at my house. Remember that?
I do remember that. That was fun.
And then the original promo video for your first Fall of Grayskull. Kickstarter we filmed at my house too.
And you've done so much for me. Thank you.
No, it's fun. It's fun. I love doing this kind of stuff.
Well, still waiting to do part 3, Dan versus Dan part 3.
That's what we need to do. Are you guys familiar with any of the videos where we like? The first one was the video game, right?
Atari. Well, it's centered around games. So the first one, you and I were battling over the Atari game.
We played the Intellivision He-Man game. We played it against each other. And then the second one was like board games and stuff, right?
It was board games, card games. So so maybe when like this new video game comes out.
Oh, that's totally what we got to do, right? When the new beat 'em up comes out.
Yeah.
Right.
Dragon Pearl.
Yeah.
September, I think.
Okay. All right.
It's on.
Well, we just said that in front of all these people,
Okay.
so now we have.
got it in camera.
We have to deliver a new video. So there we go.
Dan versus Dan part 3.
Yep.
It's on. Right, nice. All right, Daniel, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Bye,
Daniel
Daniel.
Benedict, everybody. Thank you very much. Go by his booth, he has the Blu-rays, and get Joe some autographs as well.
Toys.
We like toys.
And the good stuff is, it's not weird to say it.
No, not here,
Not,
right?
not here, right?
Yeah, it's not weird.
You like toys?
Never was weird.
You like toys?
That was weird? Okay, sorry.
Never was.
We're a little weird.
Okay, what did you find on your tour across Europe? Okay, what are you missing?
And castles.
What-
We found a lot of
We
castles.
did find a lot of castles.
Yeah?
That's
We
the thing.
stopped at like every castle we could just to take pictures. Look, we don't just have castles all over the place in the United States. So that was really cool to me every time we drove by one. But no, we did a lot of amazing hunting around. We stopped at so many cool stores throughout France and Italy, and got some cool opportunities to dig through like some warehouses and stuff. So there'll be a lot of content coming if you like that sort of thing. I don't know, what was like your favorite? Do you have a favorite find so far? It's hard to like.
I feel like certain things are you know, you go out to Italy and you want to find some of the giants, and we did.
Yeah.
Maybe we bought one, but you're gonna have to watch the videos, obviously. And then other stuff is just like the way you hunt is different. We did flea markets. We went to stores. We went into the backroom storages, and then we did some real hunting in Italy, where we basically went to like old rundown shops and checked out if they still had old chipper boxes left, and that was the craziest day we've done so far.
We were like, this place was just floor to ceiling with junk, just stuff stacked everywhere. And it was packed so tight that we were literally shimmying around, right? And it was like a basement and an attic, and he let us go through everything. And like we found some cool stuff like tucked away, but it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work digging in there.
It was a lot of work, but there was like some pay gravel in that. Like we found some 90s and some late 80s lines that we would have never guessed, like looking from the way the shop looked from the outside. And then at the very end, we found those awesome Mario plushies from 1990.
We found like 1991 Super Mario World plushes of Mario.
I
just
saw
like
the picture
crammed
with
in. They were just sitting in this place. Probably have been sitting in this place since 1991.
So it was no collector, just a place where
it was literally just stuff was just and it's like they just kept piling more and more stuff. It was like an old store that is basically just storage now. So it was just stuffed with boxes.
What was the address again?
What's the address?
We don't know. We did Rome.
Yeah, somewhere in Rome.
Crazy. And it just felt like they threw up toys in there. It wasn't like it's boxes upon boxes. It's just toys upon toys. And whenever you grab something, like an avalanche would happen.
Oh, okay.
So it was great filming.
I've never done anything like that before, so it was a really unique experience. And like, how many Americans do you think go to Rome and don't go to the Colosseum? They go dig through piles of toys.
I know one.
There you go. You know one now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and everybody's gonna be like, "What? Why didn't?
How was it?
What is wrong with you?" Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to explain that.
I have dust on me with old toys. You know, it's more.
Yeah.
especially. Crazy thing. You're more into bootlegs, right? Right now, actually, and I know you as a turtle guy.
I am still a turtle guy.
Yeah, but you are also hunting for bootleg.
Always.
In every kind.
Every kind.
What was the latest bootleg you
Well,
got?
we picked up over a Strong Vision. Apparently
course.
nobody here wanted them, but we found some Imperial chariots.
Yeah, beasts with the chariots attached to them.
So 5.5 knockoff line. Imperial did a lot of third-party stuff. What you could play with your 5.5 Motu characters or something else like that. But these are like these great battle chariots with laser cannons on them. And he had 2 of them, and we were like, "Oh, that looks amazing!" And Andy from Strong Vision was just like, "Nobody cares about him here.
Yeah.
We'll take him."
Yeah.
I had never seen them before, and he's like, nobody cares about those. We were like, we care about those. Well, take them out of that case. We'll take both of them.
Yeah, so you got both?
Yeah, we each got one.
Okay, no.
But I do feel like Europe is maybe a little less interesting for turtle collectors apart from the German exclusive ones, like the Purple Armor Super Shredder and some of the blue weapon ones. Then obviously, like, there's the tiny boxes that you did with Playmates Ideal, I think, for Germany exclusively. And I usually tend to go to America to find, like, the turtles I'm looking for. But I'm also really into Motu. I grew up playing with Motu with Castle Grayskull and stuff like that, so I'm always on the lookout for that too. For me, Turtles is one, and Masters is actually the second line I prefer.
I'm Flip.
Yeah.
Motu turtles.
Yeah.
So we...
Mosquito.
We go the other way. Yeah, Mosquitor. Yeah. Mosquitor. Motu.
TMNT.
There you go.
And bootlegs and knockoffs.
Bootlegs knockoffs.
And 24 other lines, maybe.
I remember when I invited you, you told, or you said in some story of yours, you wrote it. The Germans love their Motu.
They do.
We do.
It's true, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
Because every convention Ed goes to, there's just Motu everywhere.
Like
Toyplosion,
Toyplosion
like this one.
is 60% Motu.
Yeah, right. It's correct, right?
It's correct.
It's correct.
Those numbers check out.
Yeah. It's a
No, it's been, that's one of the things that was so exciting about me coming here was that I get to go to something that's so concentrated with Masters of the Universe. I love that. And just walking around looking at the stuff here, it was like blowing my mind. Like looking in boxes and finding like the tower tools and the cliff climber and the scuba tack. Though you don't just walk around and find the things like that in the US. Like those are really uncommon there. And they're just sitting all over the place here. Like stuff like that is awesome to me. Like that's what is exciting for me is like getting to find things that are a little less uncommon, things I don't see as often. I love the different country of origin variants. Like I've been finding a lot of France figures that I've been picking up because we never see France-based figures in the U.S. It's usually Taiwan or Malaysia or Mexico and some, but like never France. And a lot of the France figures have very different paint deco than, so like when I'm like, that Trapjaw's got a pink helmet with a black stripe on it, I need that. You know, like stuff like that gets really exciting for me and I love that.
But you can get more easy to top toys?
Not easily. Like, so I see a lot of people will come up from Mexico and South America and set up at a lot of the toy shows, so they will bring the Top Toy stuff with them, but it's very expensive. It's not affordable. Like, it's cool to see. Like, Camo Con is, like, still my grail. I would love to own a Camo Con. I know there's at least one here that I've seen, but he's not, that's an expensive toy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Last year there was at the Toyplosion was a guy, I think also from Mexico, who had the original molds from the painting molds.
Oh yeah, the paint masks.
Yeah, the paint masks.
Yeah.
It was so awesome to pick them up and see how it's made, and then I asked for the price, and I was crying.
But it's amazing to see it at least, right?
Of course, yeah.
I think that's one of the things that's really exciting about the community in general and these shows. Like, it's cool to know that stuff is out there. And that it exists, and that some of it, because so much of that just got destroyed, or, you know, like, think about all the stuff from the 80s that, like, once they were done with it, they just threw it in the trash,
Yeah.
right? Put it in the dumpster. It was just a job, right? And they were moving on to the next thing, not realizing that 30 years later, 40 years later, we would all be so obsessed with all of it, right?
Yeah.
So knowing that that stuff is still out there and it exists and that people come together at shows like this to like celebrate it and show it off and allow people to see it, I think that's awesome. I love that.
I wish, or I dream about, like, there was a huge find for the mask toys in Argentina.
Yeah.
Chile, right.
Yeah.
The whole storage. And in my mind, hopefully somebody finds like a Motu storage unit.
It's gotta be out there,
long
right?
forgotten, and full of origin 2-packs of German 2-packs, or mosquitoes and scare gloves and everything.
Nothing but scare gloves. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be
So there
amazing.
was like an Italy find we heard about, but that was 20 years ago, remember?
Yeah.
With the
And-
He-Man.
For He-Man, yeah, like 200 card figures or something.
And the prices are gold.
A buddy of mine actually found like 10 of the duo packs, Stardust duo packs, at a garage sale in Belgium for like $5 each.
You got them?
He still has them.
That's
yeah.
10.
10, yeah, and like mosquitoes and snake faces
Oh, okay,
and stuff.
okay.
And, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, but 10
why
of those
wasn't
duo
it me?
packs. Yeah. Apparently there was a guy before that came up to the garage sale, flipped through them, picked one He-Man out, gave him $5, walked away, and he was like,
$5
I'll take all of them.
$5.
This was like 10 years ago as well.
Yeah,
but
but
still, they were found. You know, it was an old toy shop, like a mom and pop
Yeah.
shop, and they had it in the back. Yeah.
Crazy that these things still get dug up every time. Every some year, 1 year again, will find somebody finds like something like this. Very awesome. Going back to this, what you said, because Americans are willing to collect toys were just exclusively in Germany and look over to Germany for just these toys. It's the same with us.
oh yeah.
And America has so much more stuff that we had.
What's exciting to you that you can find in America that you don't see here?
Actually, right at this moment, I have everything I wanted.
You have everything.
No,
What's
not
a
really
good
everything.
What's a good example though? Like what would you guys come to the U.S. to find? Like that's what I'm curious.
I could. The first time I went to the US was like in the 90s, I went about to New York,
Okay.
and it was just at this time I was collecting Star Wars,
Oh yeah.
and it was like Ethel Schwartz,
Uh-huh.
the big one. Came into it going around the escalator, and there was a big 8080 hanging from the roof, and the TIE
cool.
fighter and the X-wing and everything. I was 16 or something like this. And
Yeah. It's amazing.
I couldn't speak, and just bought every figure I could find. And in Germany, we didn't have any Star Wars figures like this. We had some basic figures like Luke Skywalker, Stormtrooper, Vader, and something like this. But the real ones with the cool cards with the stickers, they're not all here. Came on in Germany, so I bought
Interesting.
almost everything just for $7 at this time.
Oh yeah.
And here was about I think $21.
Really?
Yeah, because they have to ship from the US.
Oh, of course, yeah.
They're stuck on and
Adds
everything. But after this, the internet makes it more popular to more easy to get access to action figures, to get cool contacts and everything. And when we got to, I think, California the last time, I was a little bit disappointed because it goes to Walmart and everything empty. Nothing's in there.
Yeah, welcome to the US.
Scalping everywhere.
It's bad. That's one of those kind of. I think a lot of people don't realize that maybe outside of the U.S. because I get asked all the time. Like, I've had people ask if I could like go find something easily, but like no, my Target is terrible. My Target never has anything cool. It's like if I want to collect modern stuff, I usually pre-order everything through like Big Bad Toy Store or one of the other American U.S. based toy stores, the dedicated toy shops, because Walmart and Target are terrible. They're unreliable. And, you know, we're in a world now where there's no more Toys R Us in the U.S. There's no real dedicated modern retail toy stores. So you only have Walmart and Target. And
Yeah, in US, right?
the selection is terrible. Yes, in the US,
Yeah.
yes, and the selection is terrible.
Yeah,
So
we
it's-
now have Smith's Toys or Smith.
Yeah,
Smith's
yeah,
Toys.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it's actually a Toys R Us.
I always see all the pictures, and it's like, it's awesome. Like, their selection for
Yeah.
modern Motu is
Yeah.
incredible. I wish we had something like that back home, that we can walk in and see that stuff.
Yeah, the feeling, you go inside and then there's Motu, there's Star Wars, there's wrestling, there's a Pixeldan figure, then there's...
Cool. Awesome.
no, that would be very nice. And in Asia, they have still Toys R Us.
Yes, yeah.
That's funny.
Canada still has it
Yeah.
too, but it's starting to fade away in Canada too, I think. A lot of them started closing.
Actually, in Japan, they're reopening several stores.
Are they?
Last year, there was coming back again Toys R Us, and there was just like a setup booth
Yeah.
for a small one, but they get bigger and bigger and bigger.
We have a couple of like the little pop-up ones that
Yeah,
have started
yeah.
opening in the US, but they're not
The same.
not the same.
No.
Their selection is bad and their prices are way too high. You can tell that they're doing that thing where they're trying to just, they're like, oh, it's Toys R Us.
Yeah, oh,
remember?
the name.
Oh, the name is
Jeffrey,
special. It's
oh.
not like a real attempt to do a toy store. So
Yeah.
it's sad. It's especially because I have young kids, and my oldest is old enough to still remember Toys R Us because it was still around when he was.
Oh.
I think it closed when he was 4 or 5. And we used to, like, every Saturday morning, me and him would go get donuts, and then we would go to Toys R Us together.
Oh, nice.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved doing that with him. And then when Toys R Us closed, that's part of the reason it was so sad for me, because I was like,
What would you know?
my kids are just now like, what am I supposed to do with? Yeah. And so every now and then he still will say, like, oh, I miss Toys R Us. He's 12 now, but he'll still say, like, I miss Toys R Us. And then my youngest never even got to experience it. So, like, the only toy buying they have is, like, when we go to Target. They look at the 5 aisles of toys that are
yes.
there. It's so sad.
It's
It's
really
so
sad.
sad.
And people are hiding toys underneath the aisles
Yeah.
and
Beating each other up for Pokemon cards and stuff.
Totally,
It's so weird.
Totally. And there was one when we went there. There was a big box of new toys just coming in with a Walmart employee. You couldn't see so fast. From every angle they came and grabbed into the box, and everything was gone. So, what was in there? Everybody got it directly in front of my nose.
That's
so,
crazy. It's not that serious, right? Come on, toys are
No,
supposed
toys
to be
have
fun.
to be fun.
Toys are supposed to be fun.
Yeah, sure. Especially fun. All the people, or most of the people, know you guys from YouTube, and I do YouTube myself, like, of course, but nobody knows about the work behind the videos. Everybody sees the final product and says, okay, you go there, grab some toys, and that's it. All right. How long do you are sitting on one video from going there, filming, editing, and publishing it?
It depends on what type of video.
Okay, like a normal howl from a convention.
A
Oh, that's a
convention.
good one. That's good.
Yeah.
Like a toy hunt.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I guess like it'd be 1 to 2 hours of filming.
Mm-hmm.
Then you do like your interview shots or
Mhm.
your B-roll. That's about, like an hour of work going through the footage. And then
That's most-
shooting it is like 20 minutes maybe.
not everybody knows what B-roll is. Can you explain
Yeah.
what B-roll is?
So you want to kind of like show the toy, so you make a close up where it looks good. So
So you have the material
people don't
for
have to see your
editing
face
into
constantly.
Yeah.
Like panning shots of the show or like close-ups of different things. Just little pieces of footage that you can cut in and insert. That's like typically known as B-roll.
and then I guess like 2 to 3 hours of editing at least.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 6-7 hours
For
total work.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
For a
I was
toy hunt.
for a toy hunt or like shooting at a convention. It gets tricky too, especially when I'm like a guest at a show like this, because like I want to shoot a video while I'm at the show. Plus, we're kind of at a point where like the expectation of the show that's bringing me is that I'm going to do a video about the show, which is totally cool. But also, I am here as a guest, so a lot of people want to meet me and talk to me, and so I have to find the times to like squeeze in,
Yeah.
usually before the show starts, where I can quickly run around and try to get some footage. And A lot of times when I've got like help, like Ed helped me out a lot on this trip. Normally it would be Stina, my wife, helps me out a ton because like it's so hard to juggle like looking at stuff and trying to get good shots. Plus, like I want to be on camera for some of it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want it all to be from my perspective. I want to be on camera. So you have to like thinking about all the shots while also trying to shop and enjoy yourself and do it's actually a lot. It's a lot to think about and work because you're also at the same time, I don't know if it's for you, but I'm constantly trying to like think about how I'm going to put this together as a video. Like what's the story that I'm telling here? Because I want this to still be interesting. I want people to watch it.
Stuff needs to happen as well.
Stuff needs to happen, or you need to find something cool. And so it's almost like you don't really know what you're even doing when you're starting. You kind of have to see how the day pans out.
Yeah, it's like on the fly.
It's on the fly. And then hopefully something exciting will happen, or you'll come across something cool that can kind of become the focus of the story of the video. And then, like he said, then you're going through all your footage. You're spending lots of time going through your footage, making notes, picking out things, trying to figure out how you're going to piece together the story. And then there's the editing and making thumbnails, which is my least favorite part of the job.
Same here.
Yeah.
Did you edit yourself?
I do all the editing myself. Yeah.
Ah, I thought you had some guy who's editing right now.
No, I don't have an editor. I do have, my friend Matt helps me with some of the SEO, the search engine optimization. The other part that I don't like, descriptions, titles, keywords.
That's my job.
Oh, it's awful.
Tags.
I hate it. Yeah. So,
The tagging.
tags, all that stuff. So I do pay somebody to help me with that part of it because I hate that part of it.
I understand that.
The whole algorithm stuff sucks. I just want to make things that are fun to watch and that I enjoy making. But like the reality is you have to play the game, right? Like it's like if you want YouTube to share your content to people, you've got to title your video right. You've got to add the description. You've got to do all that stuff. You have to have a striking thumbnail. Like, that's just the way it is now.
Yeah,
and you have to play the game if you want to succeed. So, yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
So YouTube is your profession, so it's your job, actually.
It's not my only job.
No?
I work a regular, boring 9-to-5 job.
What is it, if you want to tell us?
Yeah, it's just like an office job, basically. Okay. Yeah, I do work remote nowadays. Actually, ever since COVID, like most of our jobs kind of got the opportunity to stay remote, and I stayed remote, which is actually very helpful since I have got 2 kids, and that actually I've been with this company though for over 20 years, and so they know that I do this too, and it's really
of course. How could it miss that?
yeah. So like it's funny because like obviously this is like my passion, and every time I get to do really cool things like this, it's like, man, this is awesome. I just want to do only this, but I like my job. I like my day job, and my family's taken care of with insurance, and I have retirement and all that kind of stuff. So it's all by choice. It's by choice but that means I work a lot. I mean, I work 40 hours in my day job, plus I'm a dad, plus I'm a husband, and I'm doing all this YouTube stuff. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot.
Because when you see your content, it's like you're on this fair, you're on this fair, you're on this project, you have this project, you're on this guy, then you're on your Europe tour, then you do this and that. How do you find time for a job or for a family like this? Everybody, I know this question because I get them myself as well. But in your case, it's more aggressive. I think same as Eddie's all the way around the world every time.
It feels like that too.
Yeah,
but
it looks like it also.
It's like 2 weeks out of the year.
I was gonna say, I guess. Well, mine's probably a little bit more than 2 weeks because I also do
a lot of weekends flying into different states.
I do Comic-Con every July. I do Toy Fair in New York every February, and then I usually do a lot of these weekends at different toy shows. But like you said though, like for example, this is like one of my longer trips that I've ever done. 10 days away from home that's a long time. But we filmed a lot. So you guys are going to be seeing videos from these 10 days for probably the next
20 years.
4 months, 5 months,
3 months,
right? So it's gonna look like
It look
it's
like-
a lot more traveling, but it's like I got a lot done in this period of time.
And this is
right?
how entertainment is fake.
No, we try to
No.
when we do a trip like this, we try to create 3 opportunities to make a video each day. So it's like 3 stores or so, like something that can
It's
happen.
a tight schedule.
And
It's very tight.
but
very
it has
tight.
to make sense money wise.
Sure,
We're
sure,
putting
sure.
money into
Yeah,
it,
sure.
you know. And then apart from that, something needs to happen. Like the one story we're at in Florence, it was cool, but up until the point where we were like, hey, there's giants in these boxes.
That's true.
That's when all of a sudden, like, the guy that owned the shop started lighting up, and he was like interacting with us. And you can't fake that. That's authentic. And then we were like pumped up from finding, you know, Megator and Titus. But now we just gotta hope we shot it right.
Yeah, so that's the other trick. Like sometimes we'll like have these amazing experiences,
yeah.
and then you go back and look at the footage, and you're like,
Uh-oh.
oh, I didn't capture that moment.
I don't have
like,
him saying this.
He
thing.
didn't like. I know that this happened, but we don't have a good shot of it, or you know, it's hard. It's hard because, like you said, it's all like happening in the moment, and we're just that's why I would love. We were talking about this already, but I would love if we had like if I could afford to have a dedicated camera person to just follow me around and shoot nonstop, that would be amazing. Because then we would have the footage.
It would be one job less because now you're basically directing, you're hosting,
Uh-huh.
and you're thinking about the script or like the
Yeah,
way
you
you
have
want.
5 jobs for one.
Yeah. And sometimes it's magical what happens and you've captured it, but sometimes you think like, oh, I could have done better, I should have done better.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're tired and like, I'm just gonna go in with the phone.
Oh, that happens sometimes. Sometimes you're like, I don't want to get all my camera stuff out, so I'll go inside and just see what it's like. And if it looks cool, I'll pull out my phone and get some footage of it. You know,
It happens to me as well.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. And then, I don't know, have you ever had like content that you've not used, footage that you've not used?
Yeah.
All the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
All the time. I mean, sometimes you get back and you go through it and you're like, it's not exciting enough.
Yeah.
To like, I don't want to just put something together for the sake of putting something together. I want
Correct,
it to
yes,
be.
that's right.
I want people to want to watch it. You know, I want it to be fun because if you put up something that's just boring, people might click off of it or not want to watch it. And next thing you know, YouTube's going, oh, I guess people don't care about this channel anymore. and then you watch that
Drop.
analytics drop. It's so weird. It's weird. It's a weird world, YouTube.
Well, I think we shot some good stuff though.
I do too.
I hope we did.
We'll scrap all the footage.
Yeah.
10
And now
days
we
ago.
get to take like 3 months off from filming, so.
I don't.
But you have 3 months
I have to
editing and everything.
I have to go to Comic-Con
That's
in 4
true.
weeks.
We can switch.
You want to go to Comic-Con?
Oh, sure.
Okay, all right.
San Diego Comic Con as well?
I
by
work
the way?
really hard there, so you gotta.
When is San Diego Comic Con? Is this 4 weeks? San Diego Comic Con?
It's It's the third week of July. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
about,
it's around 4 weeks.
it's about 4 weeks away.
I've never been there.
It's awesome. I love San Diego Comic Con. I always tell people like if you have the opportunity to go to it, I think you should experience it at least once in your life, because it's just unlike anything else. It is its own beast. It is massive and
Expensive.
it's so expensive. Oh, it's so expensive. That's another thing I don't think people realize, but like.
It's funny that crazy that you pay for the entrance. The hotel, you don't have to talk about the hotel.
Oh,
But you
that's
have
the worst
to
part.
to enter the queue to get the opportunity to buy a figure,
Mhm.
and this takes time, hours sometimes.
I gave up on exclusives at Comic-Con a long time ago.
I thought you just go to the people and say, "Hi, I'm Pixeldan."
You would think.
Everybody does that.
Every now and then I get lucky,
Okay,
and
all right.
somebody from Hasbro will be like, "Here you go, you can just have the thing." But like, first of all, I don't ask.
No.
I don't ask, and if they offer, then that's cool. The only one I always make sure to get is the Motu exclusive, and normally Mattel's cool enough to like send me one ahead of time. I work really hard for it, I promise. It's not, like, But like Comic-Con is tough because Comic-Con and Toy Fair both, like part of it, this is something I don't really ever talk about, but like those are expensive shows to cover, you know, and I love doing it. They are my favorite, two of my favorite things to do every year is to go to Comic-Con, do all the interviews and the product walkthroughs, and I work really hard for those days that I'm there because I am on a tight schedule, go. I'm literally filming, and then as soon as I'm cutting with the walkthrough, I am editing on my phone and uploading the video so that people can watch it. So I literally, Christina will walk, and I will follow behind her like this, editing on my phone. And I'm just kind of making sure I'm staying with her so she can get me to the next place. I couldn't do it without Christina. She is the best. I could not do what I do without her. But it costs like almost $2,000 for the hotel alone to go to Comic-Con. So we pay a lot out of pocket just to cover Comic-Con, and by the end of it, I basically break even with like the revenue from like the videos that I do from Comic-Con. So it's not a money-making endeavor, really, but I like the work. I like doing it, and July specifically is always my biggest month on YouTube every year. I've built kind of this thing that people know they can come to my channel to see Comic-Con every year, right. And I'm like really proud of that. I'm really proud that I built something kind of from scratch, because when I first started doing it, nobody else was filming product walkthroughs of new toys. And it's really common now. Everybody's live streaming or TikToking or doing whatever. But like, I don't know, I feel pretty good about the fact that I was kind of like the first guy that walked in there with a video camera. And I said, hey, tell me about this. I want to film it. And the first time I went to New York Toy Fair, people were looking at me like, who's this kid with this video camera? What is he doing? Like, seriously, it was the first year I went there, it was tough because that's when I found out that like you have to have appointments to get into the booths, and you can't just walk up and do stuff. And like I went in and I was like, I'm gonna figure this out, and I didn't know what I was doing. And like a lot of people looked at me like I was a crazy person, but I figured it out, right? And now it's the common thing for people. Like everybody's filming things now. Correct. Like, you know, YouTuber wasn't a thing yet when I started doing it, and now YouTubers are like regular press people at shows. So, you know,
companies started doing it themselves.
Yeah,
but it's not the same. No.
Yeah. I agreed. Yeah.
Okay, hat einer von euch Fragen an Pixeldan oder an Ed?
How big is your collection actually, Daniel? We can see it, and also Ed as well in the videos in your background, but we don't know how large your collection really is. Do you collect for the basement or not?
The basement.
You have to come to the civic house.
Yeah, I've always joked with Christina that one day I'm gonna buy another house just to put the toys in. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I did a video last year where I showed my basement and all the boxes that are in it, and I'm still working through it. Like I've really hit this point in my collecting where I'm trying to, it's so hard, but I'm trying to tell myself that if the toy is in a bin in my basement and I can't see it, why am I keeping it?
That's the point exactly.
Right? And that's where I'm but I think everybody here can relate. That's a hard concept to grasp sometimes, right? Because it's hard to get rid of things, like especially when there's memories tied to it, or you can remember where you found it or where you bought it or who gave it to you. Like sometimes it's just hard to let go of things. But you know, the older I get, knowing I'm not going to be on this planet forever, I've kind of started really like reconciling, like this is what I need to do. Like if I've got all this stuff in the storage bin and I'm not looking at it, maybe it's time for it to move on to another home where somebody can appreciate it, and then the money that I collect from selling that item I can use to buy maybe a more expensive grail piece that I've always wanted. And that's kind of been my collecting mentality for the past 2 years here, and that's actually been very rewarding. I've gotten to do a lot of, I sold a bunch of stuff just to fund this trip. And I have no problem with all the stuff that I got rid of because I got a lot of really cool memories out of this trip. Just because I was able to sell some toys that I had collected, you know?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
As the space gets less and less, this cherry picking intensifies.
That's right. Yes, yes. Did you have an answer? I'm sorry, I kind of took over.
No, worries.
Yeah, I would like to hear it too.
I talk a lot. I'm sorry.
Like I basically have the room where I shoot my videos in, and I tried to keep it to that. But then there's the attic, and there's the basement.
I knew it.
You have the room you shoot in. Then you have the big motor room.
Yes, yes.
And like your basement is insane though, because it's like an open space, but he has tubs upon tubs, and it's like 6 tubs deep or something.
It's like four rows deep.
4 rows deep.
It's 4 rows.
I remember
deep.
when we were there trying to dig out stuff. I was like,
bad.
oh, I have to move here now. Damn, we're not getting out of this basement.
You have no idea. Like that's my shame. That's my embarrassment. That's why I did that video though. I kind of forced myself to because I figured people could relate to that. I'm not the only person that has this problem, right? Like a lot of people have a lot of us have a lot of toys, right?
Yes,
Okay.
we do.
All right, see, so we can all relate to it. We can all relate to it.
I think for me, it's I kind of wanna do less of hoarding in my toy room and have better display. So I'm gonna get rid of a bit more stuff and just basically circle it back into stuff I really want to get for the collection. So I've been doing it for 15 years. Probably picked up some things cheaper that are probably going to generate a little bit more value now. So it'll be nicer to let go of those maybe. But basically at this point, the collection is funding itself. So
Yeah, okay.
That's nice. That's nice.
It's what I say. Collecting is also a process. It's never
No.
finished.
it never stops.
There's
A toy
no
room
end.
is never
No.
done.
There's always another thing.
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
you think you're done, there's another thing. Every time.
Guys are asking me about a room tour, that I have to do my room tour, and every time and somebody asks me, I say, no, sorry, I can't because there's so much stuff I have to put into the room, and if I do a room tour, there's so much stuff left behind that in this time when I shoot and publish the video, there's so much more stuff I could film into the room tour. I wait till I'm finished. So I'm telling this now for 2.5 years. Every year going on.
I totally understand that. I get asked all the time why I haven't done a collection video, a new collection video. And I mean, the answer is because it's all just a mess and I don't want to show it. And there's always that thing where I'm like, I'm going to set aside some time and I'm going to work on my toy room. And then I just don't because, like we already said, job, YouTube, husband, father, it's hard to find the time to do it, right?
Do you guys ever wonder why every YouTuber has that one spot in his room where he shoots from? Is because around him there's boxes on the floor everywhere.
Yeah.
No, that's not
and
true.
you don't see that.
Yes, it is. It is. Admit it.
Illusion. What are you doing?
Yeah. If my camera were to pan down, you would all be appalled.
Yeah. It's true.
Stuff
It's
all
true.
over the floor.
It's true. It's true. That's why I have desk in front of me. I have 2 desks in front of me where I show the toys or things I got, and behind it, I have a chair, so like a standing up chair, and that's the only spot I can stay on. Otherwise, I'm trampling down my toys and this and that.
It gets bad, man. Sometimes I go in my studio to film, and it's like I want to go stand in my corner, and it's like I have to go
Yeah, correct.
We get the camera over. I think I can put the camera here, maybe. Let's see. Oh, okay, I think I can do
And
this.
every time you want to,
That's what it's like. So, to you guys, it just looks like I'm standing there in a cool scene, and my floor is just a disaster. It's embarrassing.
showbiz.
Yeah.
It's just
The
illusion.
magic of Hollywood.
But the thing about that too is you go to so many conventions, and by the time you get to editing that video, stuff is piling up because you don't want to put it away yet.
Yeah, because you got to
I'm gonna
film
need
it,
to
right?
put like a close-up shot in.
That's why in my video it's called Mega Howl. So I present everything I bought from
That's smart.
the last Mega Howl, from this Mega Howl.
That's smart.
And when I film it, there's another stack of mega hole, the next one. And it's going on, and I ask myself sometimes, where did I get this from so fast and so much? So this is the question, are you spontaneous collectors, like something? I'm very, very crazy sometimes when it comes to collecting. The last time I had, I was bored, and I thought, as a kid I got Lego Space, I like Lego Space. And then I bought Lego Space. Now I have half a ton of Lego. Half a ton of Lego. And you know what? It's what everything was mixed up and different bins and everything. And the only thing I did is I sat deep in the night. I sat down in the basement and sorted the Lego bricks, red to reds, and so on. And that's my meditation actually. And I sorted half a ton of Lego bricks in 3 weeks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but now I don't build anything.
But you just sort.
I'm finished with the sorting out everything. I'm just okay. Now I got it right. Yoo-hoo! I'm not building it.
Yeah, for me, so I have some spontaneous collections that happen a lot. Like, it's funny because it's like happened to me twice.